Whole30 day 10. I feel less bloated, I feel lighter, but I have had the flu since Saturday, which was day 6. So Saturday I felt perfect, and at night I took my dog out for a walk. I was in Big Bear, and when I took her out for a walk, it was snowing, it was windy outside. We were walking for about 10-15 minutes, then we came back into the cabin, and as soon as I walked in, I felt like instantly different. I took my dog off a leash, and Allie and her mom were watching a movie. They had the fire going, so I went ahead and I sat down on the sofa and I started watching a movie with them, and then I started getting really cold. So I got up, I got a blanket. I was still really cold. I got up, I got another blanket. I was wearing a beanie and a turtleneck. Allie and her mom, they didn't have any blankets, and I was still cold despite having 2 blankets, a beanie, and a turtleneck. So I just felt sick pretty much instantly after coming back from taking my dog out for a walk. So that night I just went to sleep. Sunday I woke up really sick. I tried to get up, I felt really weak. That day we ended up driving back home. And then Monday, same. I think that day just went by, and I don't know what happened that day. I slept all day. I was really sick. I did end up taking some Dayquil and some Theraflu, which are not Whole30 approved, and I almost ordered pho. But I said no, I'm gonna stick to it. You know, when you're on the Whole30 and you're sick, you can eat really healthy, you can eat veggies. You know, it's important to drink lots of liquids. So I skipped out on the pho, but I did have Dayquil and Theraflu. So I'm gonna extend the program another week because of that hiccup. But other than that, I've been very compliant. When we were in Big Bear, there were so many tempting, delicious treats. There were cookies and Cinnabons and a lot of good stuff, but I stayed strong, and it was actually easier to be on the Whole30 having so much temptation around because I knew that I couldn't have it. Any other time when there's so many snacks and goodies that I love sweets and I love carbs. And when that stuff is around, I'm just like, I'll have one cookie and then I'll come back and I'll have another cookie and then I'll have 2 more. And you know, it's just kind of nonstop because sweets and carbs, they're not filling for me. So I can eat a whole bag or packet of Oreo cookies, no problem, because it's not, you know, it's not filling, it's not nutrient rich. So that's the reason why it's so easy to overconsume things that are not healthy for us, because when we're eating, for example, Oreo cookies, we're eating, and our brain is telling our body, hey, like, we still don't have enough nutrients. Yeah, go ahead and keep eating, to the point where we're literally sick. So, but that doesn't happen when you're eating steak and vegetables, because you're eating that and your brain tells your body, hey, you know what, we've consumed enough nutrients, it's good to stop, and then you stop. But that doesn't happen with things that don't have any nutrients. So the fact that I was on the Whole30 while we were in Big Bear and there were so many goodies around, it was easier to just say no. And I'm happy that I was on it, because otherwise I really would have overconsumed and ate unhealthy stuff. So I'm glad I was on it, and I stayed strong. Yes, it was tempting, but I'm glad I didn't give in. And then, you know, being sick, I don't know, it kind of made me want to go into the cookie jar, because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm sick, I can just use a cookie. But I didn't have any. So yeah, I've been sick the last few days. I'm starting to feel better, but I still feel weak, and I can't hear very well, and I'm groggy. So I'm really looking forward to feeling better. I'm not taking anything else. Like, I took Theraflu and Dayquil on Monday, but that's it. And one, you know, important thing to remember when you're on the Whole30, if you do get sick, you go to the doctor. Whatever they say you need to take, that is the most important thing. That's what you need to do. Doctor's rules trump Whole30 rules always. But me normally, like when I get sick, I just kind of tend to wait it out. I don't usually take anything, but Ali and her mom, like they gave me some Theraflu and Dayquil, so I took it. But other than that, you know, I normally wait it out. And the last time that I remember being sick was New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I want to say about 2 years ago when the Making a Murder series first came out, part 1, because I binge watched the whole thing in 2 days, and that only lasted 2 days. So this is this longest that I've been sick for quite a while. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting better. Tomorrow I'm planning on going grocery shopping. The food that I got at Trader Joe's, like day 1, that lasted me 5 days. That lasted Eric and I 5 days, and that came out to 3 meals a day. And what we spent per meal per day, that came out to about $4.46, somewhere around there. So yeah, very good value, you know, to be eating healthy. And it would be less because that time I did buy olive oil, the coconut aminos, and you know, just basic things that now I don't need to buy again. So when I go to the grocery store again, I'll make like a very detailed list. I'll go through everything that I bought for you guys so that we can make recipes and really flavorful foods, because just because we're on the Whole30, you know, people think like, oh, you're on the Whole30, that sounds, you have so many restrictions, like it sounds really difficult and boring and bland, but that's not the case. Like everything that I've been eating has a lot of flavor. It's really good. I made soup a couple of days ago, and it was just really good and flavorful. So the food does not have to be bland. It does not have to suck. And we'll make some more recipes in the next few days once I'm feeling back to 100%, because right now I think I'm about 50%. So that is it for today. I hope you are all feeling great. Maria, let me know how you're doing. And I look forward to talking to you guys more tomorrow, hopefully, or Friday. Bye.